Alright, hey team, it's Michael Fitzpatrick, and I just want to shoot a quick video here. I had a major paradigm shift the other day, and I want to pass it along to you, and I want to ask you a question. You have 30 days, let's just say, from today, and you have two options. Either you can make the hourly rate of somebody who makes $350,000 a year. You can actually get paid their hourly rate, okay? But you only get paid that for 8 hours this month. So whatever their hourly rate is, and I'll help you calculate that in a second, that you actually can get paid that, okay? Or you could get your Fast Start bonus in Veridian. Okay? Which one would you take? In the next 30 days, would you take the hourly rate that a $350,000 a year person gets, but you only get 8 hours worth of that hourly rate, or you get paid on a Fast Start bonus from Veridian? Now, just a little disclaimer here, this is not an income disclosure video, this is just a training video here to give people a different shift in their paradigm, okay? This actually occurred to me on Friday up at Discover Veridian in Stamford, Connecticut, and Jenna Marzullo was giving an overview about the compensation plan. That was her portion, and she was talking about the Fast Start bonus, and I kept saying to myself, you know, do people get really jazzed up enough about, you know, $50 here or $75 there or $125? Even if they hit the fusion track and they get all, you know, $1,125, $1,125, is that enough for people to get, you know, incentivized to change and to really get after it? And so I was saying, I wonder if there's a way to kind of put that into a more tangible term, or like that's the equivalent of, you know, we do that a lot at Veridian. You know, here's what your carbon emissions offset is. Well, that's the equivalent of this. So here's what I want to give you as a food for thought. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that somebody makes $100,000 a year as their salary. Maybe you make $100,000 a year, but this person's probably working 50 hours a week, okay? And they're probably working 50 weeks per year. Now I know you're probably saying, well, no they don't, they probably work 40 hours a week. Well, no they don't, they're probably at home on their BlackBerry or their iPhone doing more work than they're being paid for. And they're probably, you're saying they go on vacation and they have holidays and so on. Yeah, but guess what, people are working more weekends now and nights, and they're actually working on vacation. So anyway, do whatever you want to with these numbers. You can make this 40 and 40, it doesn't really matter. But the point is this. What this is basically saying is that this person is exchanging 2,500 hours per year of their life and their world for $100,000, okay? That boils down to approximately $40 per hour. That's what this person is worth, $40 per hour. That's crazy. Now, let's just say that this was a bigger wig, right? A higher up, so to speak, and the person was making $200,000, exchanging the same 2,500 hours of their life throughout the course of the year. That person's obviously making about $80 per year, per hour, sorry. Okay? Now, if the person's making $400,000 a year, how many friends do you have that are making $400K a year? Probably not many. If you do, go talk to them immediately about Veridian. They're the ones that would be really interested in this. But anyway, that person's making about $160 per hour. That's what it boils down to. Simple math. All right, now, let's talk about the Veridian Fast Start bonuses. And I'm not including all the details of this stuff, guys, so you can actually just do with it what you want. It's a paradigm shift for me, and I'm just passing it on to you. Hopefully it's helpful. Now, we have the power track, we have the surge track, and we have the fusion track. I'm not talking about power surge, we're talking about the fusion. If you're in this business, go out there and you want to get 16 gas and 16 electric customers in your first 30 days. And if you do that, you will earn $1,125. Now, in addition to that, you're probably going to earn, $1 to $2 a month on your own customers in residual income. So I'm not even talking about that, because that's another, $200 to $400 per year that would be added to that. It would bring you closer to $1,500 for this effort. But so we're not going to even talk about that. Now, it takes, guys and gals, it takes about a half an hour, 30 minutes, with each customer to either show them the 18-minute video and have a Q&A or a three-way call, or have them read through their bill and sign on, explain it to them. It takes about a half an hour to do this properly. And if you did that for half an hour for 16 people, that's a total of 8 hours worth of work in your first 30 days. That's 2 hours a week if you did this business correctly. And if you did this business correctly for 8 hours and you generated $1,125, actually it's closer to $1,500 over the course of a year, but we'll keep it at this for now. Just want to let you know that $1,125 divided by, here we go, divided by 8 hours is $140 per hour. Do you understand that? I mean, does that make sense to you? I mean, that's the equivalent of somebody who's making approximately $350,000 a year. That's their annual salary. That's the equivalent of that. So maybe you're saying to yourself, you've already gotten past your Fast Start bonus time and you've already expired that. That's fine, don't worry about that. You're talking about building an organization and building your team. So this is not as much for you possibly if you've been on board for a little while, but think about the story that you have to tell people that get on board. And when you can actually draw it out like that, and you can get people to really understand this at that level, it's a whole different conversation, guys. So the Fast Start bonus is actually equivalent to an hourly rate that somebody who makes $350,000 a year, and I just wanted to share that, and hopefully you can pass that forward to your people, your team, and whoever else you get on board in this business. So talk to you soon, guys.